If you remember in the Old Testament, when God was getting ready to take the people of Israel into the promised land, he had Moses send out spies to spy out the land. 12 spies went out, 2 came back with a good report, and 10 came back saying, this battle would be too big for us. These people would destroy us. We are afraid and we shouldn't go. But Joshua and Caleb, the 2 spies who had the positive report, said, God is with us and he will give us the victory in this battle. And you know that the people wanted to listen to the 10 spies, and so Israel wound up wandering in the wilderness for the next 40 years. But the day eventually came when they went and took over the land. And there's an interesting little scenario from the life of Caleb in the 14th chapter of the book of Joshua. And this is what it says. Then the sons of Judah drew near to Joshua in Gilgal, and Caleb, the son of Jephunneh the Kenizzite, said to him, you know the word which the Lord spoke to Moses, the man of God, concerning you and me in Kadesh Barnea. I was 40 years old when Moses, the servant of the Lord, sent me from Kadesh Barnea to spy out the land. And I brought word back to him as it was in my heart. Nevertheless, my brethren who went up with me made the heart of the people melt with fear. But I followed the Lord my God fully. So Moses swore on that day, saying, surely the land on which your foot has trodden will be an inheritance to you and to your children forever, because you have followed the Lord my God fully. Now behold, the Lord has let me live, just as he spoke, these 45 years, from the time that the Lord spoke this word to Moses, when Israel walked in the wilderness. And now, behold, I am 85 years old today. I am still as strong today as I was in the day Moses sent me. As my strength was then, so my strength is now, for war and for going out and coming in. Now then, give me this hill country about which the Lord spoke on that day, for you heard that on that day the Anakim were there, with great fortified cities. Perhaps the Lord will be with me, and I will drive them out as the Lord has spoken. And I love that picture of Caleb's life as somebody who has walked faithfully with God over 45 years, a good part of which was spent in the wilderness, and then saying, I'm as strong as I was 45 years ago. Now, I don't know many of us who could make that claim. And perhaps for Caleb, it wasn't so much his physical strength as the strength of his heart, as the strength of his trust in God. And so he said, God made this promise to me, and I know that the land that was promised to me is filled with those people that were perceived as giants and as unconquerable. But give me that country, and I'll go in the strength of the Lord. You know, sometimes I think as we grow older, we become discouraged about what our ability is, or our lack of ability to serve God, what our usefulness is in the body of Christ. But I pray that we would have the heart of Caleb, that we would be people who would say, give me that mountain and I'll go in the strength of the Lord. That we would be people who would be assured of the fact that as long as God has us here, as long as we are breathing, we have a purpose. So I would challenge you today to be thinking about and praying about, asking God, what is my purpose? What ministry do you want me to be involved in? What mountain do you want me to conquer in your name? Whether that's a personal issue in our own life, or whether that is something that we can help someone else in. Caleb, at 85 years old, proclaimed his trust in the Lord. I hope that at whatever age you are, you will do the same.